I'm Greg Black, balance designer on Battle for Middle-earth 2. Today I'm going to give you a few hints and developer strategies on how to play with the Goblin side. The Goblin faction is Battle for Middle-earth 2's ultimate unit spam side. The backbone of any Goblin army is the Goblin Warrior. Although fragile and weak, Goblin Warrior hordes are the cheapest and fastest infantry in the game, making them the ultimate harassment unit. If used alongside Goblin tunnels, Goblin Warriors can be deployed anywhere on the map near instantly. The Warrior's speed, combined with their cheap cost, means that they can be sent on suicide missions into an enemy base at very little risk to the Goblin player, destroying econ structures, builders, and any other undefended buildings. Keeping your opponent off balance and maintaining initiative is critical for the Goblin player to succeed. Don't expect to last very long if an enemy makes it into your base. Once the Goblin player has taken the initiative, they're presented with numerous options for the final annihilation of their enemies. The first, and perhaps most obvious option, is to just keep pressing the enemy with mass Goblin hordes. Although weak, Goblins carry poison-tipped blades, which can continue damaging the enemy long after the Goblin has been killed. Gorkill, the Goblin King, also makes a welcome addition to any Goblin rush, as his Skull Totem provides a leadership bonus to nearby troops. Combine this with their powerful first-tier spells, and Goblins can win the day by virtue of their sheer numbers long before an enemy knows what hit them. A slightly less risky and more conventional Goblin strategy is what we call expand and conquer. Map control is key to this technique. The Goblin player will need to build up just enough Goblin Warriors to prevent the enemy from expanding in any significant way, but not so much as to cripple themselves economically. By doing more with less and expanding your economy early on, you can now afford to purchase some of the more powerful Goblin units. Spider Riders, Half-Troll Marauders, and Mountain Giants are the name of the game. Each of these units are extremely powerful when used correctly. A sizable force of Marauders, flanked by Spider Riders and backed up by Giants, should be enough to crack even the most well-defended base. Finally, for the gamblers among us, there's the dreaded Drogoth Rush. Although conceptually simple, the Drogoth Rush is extremely difficult to execute properly and the price of failure is high. As the name implies, the goal is to build Drogoth as fast as possible and use him to attack the enemy base before they are ready for him. Although Drogoth can be nearly unstoppable when properly micromanaged, he will be highly vulnerable to enemy archer fire, so it is best to use ground troops, spiders, or his powerful ranged attacks to deal with them first. Once the archers are gone, proceed to eliminate any archery ranges, arrow towers, or ranged heroes which may remain. Having dispatched all ranged units, Drogoth has free reign over the enemy base, and it's only a matter of time until your enemy is saying, "Good game."